This is backstage of one of the greatest shows on earth, retail selling. Out front, an expectant audience awaits the curtain and these consumer products of every description, which have been assembled from all parts of the world to be sold to your customers. But without you, the salesperson, the show couldn't go on. Without you, your store would be just a storehouse, and thus, you are the last and most important link in our productive system. And since you are so important, the way you do your job is even more important. Unless you do it well, these dresses, these shirts, these sheets and pillowcases will never leave the stockroom. And doing it well can mean for you more sales to customers who will come back again and again. Selling is not only an art, but a science as well. It has its scientific fundamentals, its axioms which govern it. But like art, the job of selling must be done with feeling. There are 4 basic steps to making a sale. The first one is the approach. Your approach to the customer should be prompt and pleasant. Your greeting may be either personal or refer to some item of merchandise. The second step is the determination of the customer's needs. Listen attentively. Ask courteous, leading questions. The third step is the presentation of the merchandise. Know your product. Show a selection of items, but not too many at any one time. Tell the customer about your merchandise. The fourth step, close the sale. Narrow the selection by removing the items the customer definitely doesn't want. Suggest related merchandise or larger quantities or specially priced items. Close the sale with reassurance and ask the customer to come again. Treat every customer as if he were a guest in your home, because he is an invited guest in your store. These are the steps that you must take in every successful sale. But wait a minute. Let's see how they work in actual practice. How they can spell the difference between a sale and no sale. Here's a young man in a hurry. Let's see how these 4 basic steps can be used to sell him.
Good afternoon, sir. Hello. Let me see some of your shirts. Dress shirts. White ones, sir? Yes, white. What size? 15 and a half, 33, a button-down collar. Here are 2 shirts I think you might like. I'd like to suggest particularly this wash and wear shirt. It's 100% cotton and one of our nicest shirts.
I don't know. I've never bought one of these before. I've seen the advertisements. But do they really do what the ads claim?
I've tested this one myself. It really needs only a little ironing, if any. I've got on one of these today. See, it still looks as neat as it did this morning. This is another advantage to cotton wash and wear. In addition to only a little ironing needed, this shirt stays fresher longer. Of course, if you think you'd prefer a regular shirt, this one is certainly a good buy. And we have other color styles in both the regular and wash and wear.
No, I like this color.
Yes, this style is a good one for you. I really think you'll be quite satisfied with this wash and wear model. And because it's all cotton, you'll find it comfortable to wear.
All right, I'll take one.
May I point out, sir, that this week these shirts are specially priced. You can save money if you buy a box of 3. Most of my customers prefer to buy several shirts at a time anyway.
All right, I'll take a box of them.
Have you seen these ties which we advertised in this morning's paper? They're an exceptional value.
No, I think that'll be all.
Very well, sir. I know you're going to be pleased with these shirts. Is this a charge or cash?
I'll pay for them.
This salesman has successfully and efficiently completed his sale. He has created for himself and his store another satisfied customer. And did you notice how he followed the 4 basic steps in making the sale? Let's go back for a moment and see.
Good afternoon, sir.
His approach was prompt and pleasant. He recognized his customer immediately with a courteous greeting.
Let me see some of your dress shirts.
White one, sir?
Yes, white.
What size?
Oh, 15 and a half, 33, button-down collar.
He listened attentively as the customer explained what he was looking for. He asked sensible, courteous questions.
Very well, here are two shirts I think you might like. I'd like to suggest particularly this wash and wear shirt. It's 100% cotton and one of our nicest shirts.
I don't know. I've never bought one of these before. I've seen the advertisements. But do they really do what they claim they do?
I've tested this one myself. It really needs only a little ironing, if any. I've got on one of these today. See, it looks as neat as it did this morning. This is another thing about cotton wash and wear. In addition to needing only a little ironing, this shirt stays fresher longer. Of course, if you'd prefer a regular shirt, this one is certainly a good buy. And we have other collar styles in both the regular and wash and wear shirts.
No, I like that collar.
He showed a selection, but not too many items at a time. He told his customer about the merchandise, and he helped narrow the selection by removing the unwanted items.
May I point out, sir, that this week these shirts are specially priced. You can save money if you buy a box of 3. Most of my customers prefer to buy several shirts at a time anyway.
All right. Let me have a box of them.
Have you seen these ties which we advertised in this morning's paper? They're an exceptional value.
No, I think that'll be all.
Very well, sir. I know you're going to be pleased with these shirts.
He suggested to the customer larger quantities, and he closed the sale with reassurance. Above all, he seemed sincerely interested in pleasing his...
This one is perfect. I'll take it. Oh, it's very becoming to you. I know you'll enjoy wearing it. Oh, and if you have a moment, why don't you stop by our jewelry department? They have a wonderful selection down there.
What did I tell you? Whatever points you choose to stress, however you choose to say them, the basic principles remain the same in any department. I'll show you what I mean. Let's go into the children's wear department.
Perhaps these will do.
No, I want something more practical.
Now, what size was it that you wanted?
Well, I'm not sure what size he wears, a 6 or 8. Give me an 8 if I find something I like, and if it doesn't fit him, well, I can bring it back.
Well, I'm sure we have something you'll like.
Looks like this customer is going to be a little hard to please.
No, these won't do at all. Don't you have anything else?
Perhaps one of these is more what you have in mind. They're very good quality, and they're made of cotton. As I'm sure you know, nothing wears as well as cotton.
Well, these are more what I had in mind. Oh, but they're much more than I want to pay.
Yes, they are a little more expensive. But, as you can see, the styling of these pants is excellent. Extra attention has been given to detail. Notice the new style waistband and pockets.
Well, I don't want to pay that much for little boys' pants.
Well, let's look at some more. Now, these pants are of very fine quality, and they're made of a cotton fabric treated for wash and wear. Means less ironing.
They're not bad. But how do they behave in an automatic washer and dryer? These wash and wear things need such special attention.
This particular cotton can be laundered just as your other cottons are laundered. See? This one needs no special setting. The fabric will resist wrinkling, too. They're durable, practical, and attractive.
Yes, that's true. But these actually are for my nephew. I'd better let my sister come in and see them first. Perhaps we'll be in later.
Certainly. If you'll ask for me, Miss Barnes, I'll be happy to show these to your sister. And if you like, I can show you some of our new coordinated shirts to go along with them.
Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Miss Barnes?
Yes.
We'll ask for you.
A little patience and knowing your merchandise usually pays off. I think she'll make a sale next time when this customer returns because she seemed interested in pleasing her. And, it's my guess, she'll sell her one of those shirts, too.
Excuse me, could you tell me where the fabrics department is, please?
Well, certainly. That department is on the 3rd floor, front of the store.
Thank you.
Let's go to the fabrics department ourselves and eavesdrop on another sale.
This is one of our newest fabric patterns, and I think an extremely attractive one. Are you looking for fabric for a dress?
Yes, I am, and I think I'd like a print.
That's a good start. Her approach was prompt and pleasant, and she made reference to the merchandise in her greeting.
Is this a dress for yourself?
Yes, it is.
Have you picked your dress pattern yet?
Yes, I already have. I have it here in my purse.
Oh, this will be lovely. And this fabric will be very nice for it.
She is asking courteous, leading questions to better determine her customer's needs.
Now, I have another lovely cotton that will be very nice, I think. This one is a little heavier in weight. Both are all cotton and vat dye. They'll hold their color beautifully. And they're pre-shrunk, guaranteed not to shrink more than 2%.
They're both very nice. I like this one very much.
She shows a selection, but not too many items to confuse the customer, and she knows what she's selling.
Now, let me show you another fine cotton. Now, this one costs a little more, but it's really beautiful. I always recommend cotton when it's suitable because since you sew, I know that you'll agree, cotton is so easy to work with. You never have trouble with puckering or fraying seams.
Why is this one more expensive? They all look just about the same to me.
Now, if you look closely at the two, you will notice that this one has many more threads per square inch. As you can feel, it gives it a much softer hand, and it will wear very well. Both of these are good values, and this less expensive one is really a beautiful material at this price. But if you want something a little special, well, this cotton is lovely.
Yes, it really is. All right, I'll take this one.
Fine. I think 3.5 yards will be enough for your pattern. Do you have your thread, buttons, and zippers?
Well, I do need a zipper and some thread.
Certainly. I know you're going to be pleased with this fabric.
She traded up her customer by pointing out the extra quality she could have for a little bit more money. She suggested related merchandise, such as threads, buttons, and zippers. And she closed her sale by reassuring her customer. This is how it's done. If you follow these few simple rules, these 4 basic steps, you'll make a sale almost every time. And if you're selling cotton items, cotton's beauty, its durability, its comfort, its ease of care will help you ring up that sale too. The stage is yours. When you return to the selling floor, why not give it a try?